Today we are talking about 5.3, elimination. Okay, this is page 144 of your student journal. It gives you 3 different steps. And what I'm going to do in there is I am going to make sure that we cross out one of the deals, because I think we work much better when we're doing addition. So I'm going to say don't subtract. I just see too many mistakes there, so I would get rid of that piece. Okay. All right. So we're going to try some of these together. I want you to take a look at page 145. Okay, problem number 1. It says solve the system of linear equations by elimination. Check your solution. Okay, we know how to check our work. The elimination piece is kind of the new piece. So what you need to do, if we're focusing in on number 1, is you need to first look at the equations. Notice how when you look at it, you have x and negative x, you have positive 3y and 2y. What we're going to do is we're going to add these 2 equations together. And if you think back to just basic math, if I said you had 4 plus 3, that equals 7. Okay, and then I decide, let's take another, let's like 2 plus 1, that equals 3. If I add these 2 equations together, what's 4 plus 2?
6.
What's 3 plus 1?
4.
And what's 7 plus 3?
10.
Is 6 plus 4 10?
Yes.
So when you add 2 equations together, you get a true statement at the end, if you do it correctly. So what we can do here is we can add equations, and that's what we're doing. We're doing elimination. Notice if I add them, x and negative x gives me what? That's 0. These cancel out. You have eliminated x. Tell your neighbor why they canceled out.
Because the mafia went after them to hunt them down.
Because you have negative 1x, and then you have negative.
Okay, volunteer please. Yes. Yes, positive and negative. One's positive x, one's negative x. Now note, when I say they're positive and negative, I look at number 4, and I add these up. This one's positive, this one's negative. Do they eliminate?
No.
No, so when I say they're positive and negative, they actually have to be the same number, the same positive and negative number. So if I add number 4 up, these 2 things add up to what? That adds up to 3x. What's this add up to? 0. What's this part add up to?
9.
9. So 3x equals 9. What's x?
3.
See how quickly that goes? And on number 4, if we know x equals 3, I can plug that back in to one of my equations. I'm going to plug it into the top one. So 4 times x, which is 3, plus 3 times y equals 6. And then I can solve. This gives me 12 plus 3 times y equals 6. We subtract 12 on each side. We get 3y equals negative 6. And then we divide by 3 to get y equals negative 2. So x is 3, y is negative 2. We get the ordered pair 3, negative 2. Okay? All right. Next piece. Once you go back to problem number 1, I want you to finish up that problem now. How many got y equals 5? Very good. Y equals 5 there.
I just got that. It took me a minute to figure out 17 plus 8 was.
I kind of smushed myself in there, so this is supposed to be a 17 there.
Oh. It looks like a square root. Looks like the square root of 2.
X equals 2. Order pair 2, 5. How many got it? Check our work. 2 plus 3, 5, or 2 plus 15 is 17. Negative 2 plus 2 times 5 is 10. Negative 2 plus 10 is 8. We're good to go. Okay, so I guess the question becomes, what happens when we get one like 7 then? Talk to your groupies. How do you do it? Okay, volunteer. What do I do? Raise your hand, please. Quiet, please. Thank you. Bailey, what do you got?
You subtract 2x from both sides in the top one.
Okay, I could subtract 2x from both sides. I'm not going to do that. There's something else we could go about doing. So you're just going to subtract 2x, then what are you going to do? Adam? No, we don't want to do that yet. Quinn?
You're going to multiply one of the equations by something.
No. Mercedes? Y? Add this one? Add it where? Like move it over here? Yeah, you notice how y's on this side here? So either move this y over here or move this y over here. Right? Okay? Since I have room to work under the bottom one, I'm going to move that one. Okay? Just because I've got some room there. So that's going to give, if I move this y over here, what do I have to do that? Subtract it. So that's 3x minus 18 minus y now equals 0. Yeah. Yeah, now you move the 18 over. 3x minus y equals 18. I haven't combined the equations yet. Okay? So I have this equation and I have this equation that I'm putting together. These two put together, that gives me how many x's? 5 x's, and they're my pieces that eliminate. Positive y and negative y is 0y and 30. So x equals 6. Okay, if x equals 6, this is set up really well to solve for y. Y is already by itself. So put in 6 to this one. 3 times 6. Minus 18 equals 6. Oh, equals y, excuse me. Equals y. So, in this case, 18 minus 18 equals 0. Y is 0.
Because 0 is our favorite number.
Zero's our hero, man. Okay, any questions? I want you guys to try number 9, please. Hey, better yet, hey guys, rather than number 9, try number 8. Number 9 is going to give you some really messed up answers. Do number 8. Hey guys, for those of you struggling on it, the best step to do, if you're having any problem right now at all with this, collect x's and y's on the same side first. So write it in standard form. Okay? So right now I have 4x plus 3y equals 14. I'm going to move this 4x over to this side. Okay, I'm going to subtract 4x on both sides. That allows me to get the x's on the same side with the y. So I have negative 4x plus 2y equals 6. Okay, and so now I have this equation and the equation that I've manipulated there. I have those two. Do I have opposites in them? Yeah, what are my opposites? What's going to eliminate? That was not a resounding. One person though? Yeah? Yeah, the x will eliminate. These are gone. Okay? We're left with 5y, and we're left with 20. So y is 4. Okay? Let's try this one. I'm going to plug y back in. Everyone find out what x is. Mac, you ever wonder why you don't understand? seriously, man, it helps if you got to pay attention. Otherwise, then you get lost here. 1/2, 4. Okay. All right, one last piece. Try number 10, please. Actually, we got 2 pieces left, but try number 10 first. We had about 5 of you that wanted help, so what's the problem? Yeah, none of them have like negatives. None of them will cancel out when you add. You get 3x, you get 3y. Nothing happens. You keep x's and y's. That's bad. So you need something to cancel out. So like in the ideal situation, what would you want? What do you want to cancel out? The y? The x? Okay, so which one? You guys have to pick one. X, so if you want to cancel out x, what do you have to have? What would you need? Negative 2x. Negative 2 times 2y is negative 4y. And then negative 2 times 20 is?
Negative 40.
Negative 40. Okay, so now I have a situation where I have negative 2x, negative 40y, and negative 40. I have that opportunity to now add this equation to that equation. Okay? What eliminates?
2x.
The x eliminates, right? So I'm left with negative 3y equals negative. Right? Negative 2x and 2x. Positive, or negative 4y and positive y. Okay? So if it helps you, maybe cross out that one. Yep. Y equals 7. So plug that back in here. 2 times x plus 7 equals 19. 2x equals 12, so x is 6. All right, questions? Okay, last one. Number 13. All right, hey, take a look at 13. Do you have opposites? Don't have opposites. Can I multiply the top one by a number to get opposites in the bottom, with the bottom? Yes, but it wouldn't be a whole number. So when you don't have a situation where there are opposites and you can't multiply one of the equations, like we did in the top here, by negative 2, we're going to have to multiply both of them. So which numbers are easier to deal with, 4s and 5s or 2s and 3s?
4s and 3s.
Probably the 2s and 3s, okay? So what do 2 and 3 both go into? 6. So what could I multiply the top by? If I multiply the top by 2, that's going to give me a 6 here. So I get 8x and 42.
I like that number.
Now, what do I have to multiply the bottom by then?
3.
If I multiply by 3, am I going to get opposites? It has to be negative 3 because I need a negative 6y. So that would give me my negative 15x, but it would also give me a negative 6y, which is what we want because now these are going to cancel. And then negative 63. And now we can combine them. Here is where they cancel. This is my negative 7x. And this is negative 21. So x is Okay, plug that back in. I'm going to use the bottom equation here. So 5x plus 2 times y equals 21. So 5 times 3 plus 2y equals 21. That's 15 plus 2y equals 21. Subtract 15 on both sides, so 2y equals 6. Y equals 3. 3. Yes?
Yes. I even did it my way with a negative 5 and 4, and it still came out to 3.
All right. Okay, and if I double checked it just to make sure, like if I was skeptical, 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 12 and 9 is 21. That works out. And we know it works out there. We just solved it there. Okay. Questions?